morning. This is Anisa, your social dentist, back again. And in today's Sunday tidbit, I'm going to be talking about the 4 steps to build your uh, brand or to start your branding journey. So, just in a nutshell, there is a lot of content out there where I've put articles on this topic, and there's a lot more blogs, etc. on this topic, as well as there are courses on this topic. But just to give you in a gist about how to actually go about this whole steps of personal branding. So first of all, you need to understand and have a absolute clarity. So the step one is to have a clarity about your purpose, your vision, your mission, and your why. So why you do uh, what you do, for whom do you do, who's your target audience, who are those people, and how you do what you do is different from your competitors. So what is your differentiator? What is your brand differentiator? You need to get absolutely clear on this, and then you need to build up your target audience persona. So who are these people whom you're serving? What is a problem that they are having? What is a pain point that they are having? What are their desires? What are their pain points? How will you solve those pain points with the help of your product or service? And how are you different from all the others in your space who are doing the similar thing, who are offering the similar service that you are offering? So that's the step one, which is very important. And this step of clarity has a lot to do with introspection. You sometimes don't know yourself, why you're doing what you do, and it happens with a lot of us. Sometimes we don't know what we are doing or what is the purpose for a very long time, and sometimes you might discover your purpose in even your 40s and 50s, and that's fine, but you need to really get clear on this. And in fact, I dive deep into this whole thing of the why and all of this inside of the entrepreneur story workshop, which I do as a part of my my content creation and branding course. But the story part is really important because it dives deep into all of these things, because this is the foundation. Because if you do not have a purpose of being out there on social media, if you do not have a purpose with what you're doing with your marketing, you really aren't doing anything. Just throwing random posts at different times of the day and just throwing randomly connecting with people really doesn't make sense unless you have a content strategy, a marketing strategy, and a brand strategy in place. It's really not going to give you any tangible results as far as your whole marketing is concerned. So the step one is to have an absolute clarity about this, okay? And sometimes it takes a while to find out, but trust me, if you dig deeper and if you introspect and if you actually try to connect the dots, you will definitely be able to get to this part, which is one of the most difficult parts. Once you get this right, then everything else becomes very easy. Now the second step is actually very related to the first, and that is your brand story, right? So how you got to a point in life to do what you're doing currently, okay? How it all started, who were the people involved, how did you start the entrepreneurial journey, what led you to do what you're doing currently. That's your story, and it's uniquely you. I have often people tell me that they do not know what their story is about, and they feel that it's not interesting enough. But trust me, if you sit and reflect and introspect and connect those dots in your life, you will be able to come across the story and your purpose and the why, okay, of what you do. And that story, which is totally unique to you, your personality, will set you apart from any of your competitor, okay? So embrace your story, and that when it's done correctly, the connection that you build with your audience, with your people, um, is really the core and the essence of it. Because the know, like, and trust factor builds, because it's all about emotions and stories, and the human brain is wired to listening to stories. So when people hear this your story, they connect with you at an emotional level. There is a know, like, trust factor build, and that over a long period of time, of course, that results into them reaching out to you and working with you, okay? And I have experienced this personally in many aspects of my um, my my clinical as well as my coaching journey, and I can vouch for this. So why you do what you do, the clarity, and then your story, That's step 2. So step 2 is huge, and that is the story part, okay, your brand story, which I cover in detail in the Entrepreneur Story Workshop. I will try to link it in the description of this video, so that if any of you is interested, you can DM me straight away. Now the step 3 in this personal branding journey is communication. Now unless you communicate with your audience, obviously they will not know. So once you find out your story, once you are clear about your your vision, mission, your brand, your why, and all of that, once the clarity part is done, once the story part is done, then comes the most important part, which is the communication. So communicating with your audience in a way that it resonates with them, that's an art. It's the art of copywriting. It's the art of putting your vision, mission, and your values into words, okay? That is very important. And then of course communicating in a way that resonates with your being and what resonates with your audience. So where is your audience in terms of the online and the offline world, and how do you connect with them? You as a person, are you very good with the written word? Are you very good with audio? Are you very good with video? Are you very good with recorded video? Or are you very good with a spontaneous Facebook live or a YouTube live video? Or are you very good with just audio? So then you could do well with a podcast. So if you're good with the written word, microblogging or blogging is good. If you're good with video, like a recorded video like this one, then YouTube is a good platform. If you're a spontaneous person, and if you thrive on Facebook live and a live video, then a live Instagram live or an IGTV live or a Facebook live or a YouTube live will work very well for you. If you are a little shy and if you're not very comfortable with coming on camera, and if you prefer to be out of the camera but speaking and your voice resonates very well, then maybe podcast is a very good way of connecting with your audience. So you need to find that sweet spot wherein you are completely comfortable and you're able to connect with your audience, and of course the sweet spot with your audience as well. So where are these people, and what is the method in which they connect? And once you get that sweet spot, that's the time you double down on that method of communication. And then of course, if you've done the earlier 2 steps correctly, you'll be able to do it. And now finally coming to the 4th step, which is one of the most difficult things, okay? One of the most difficult steps is actually consistency. And I think all of us struggle with consistency at one point or the other. Staying consistent with posting, staying consistent with connecting with our audience, whether we have started a Facebook live series, or we have started an Instagram live series, or we have started making reels, or whatever it is that we're doing. Staying consistent is one of the key features of being successful in anything, whether it's marketing, branding, or anything in life, whether it's dieting or whether it's even exercising. We all know that the difficult part is actually doing the work on a consistent basis, like being relentless, right? And so that is the most important. If I had to actually I can't actually choose between the 4 steps, but one of the most important steps is consistent, because even if you don't get the storytelling and everything correctly in the beginning, if you are consistent, then you will obviously improve, right? So when you have to make a choice between quality and quantity, the quantity will get you to the quality. So always I say in all my programs, in all my workshops, in all my webinars, progress, not perfection. Keep going and be consistent, and you will improve over time. So hope you enjoyed this 4 steps to personal branding video. Just to recap this, get absolute clarity on your brand, build your story, communicate that story, and then be consistent, okay? If you want to dive deep into this, DM me or check out the Entrepreneur Story Workshop, and I'll be more than happy to help you with your branding journey on social media. Thanks for watching. This is Anisa, your social dentist, signing off. I will see you next Sunday in another Sunday tidbit. And until then, you know what? Keep chasing your crazy dreams and keep taking action. This is Anisa, your social dentist, signing off. Thanks for watching.